What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Legacy, and today we're going to talk about the top 10 raid counters for Virizion in Pokemon Go. So Virizion is back in raids for about a week, so Virizion is double weak to flying, and it is also single weak to, what is it, Fairy, Ice, Psychic, Fire, and Poison, but most of the time you'd rather just go in with flying. Especially the moveset. So the movesets on Virizion are, the fast moves is what? Double Kick, Quick Attack, what's the other fast move? Let me read it. It's Zen Headbutt. So a Psychic, a Fighting, and a normal fast move. And then the charge moves are Stone Edge, Close Combat, Leaf Blade. So a Rock, a Grass, and a Fighting. Okay, let's start with number 10 on this list. I actually don't have this Pokemon. Many people don't, but it did barely make it on the list. Let's go see if it's on the Pokedex somewhere. Yeah, it's on this one. Oh, it's not even available here? Oh, well, it's Galarian Articuno. Is it Galarian or his? Yeah, Galarian Articuno. Let's see, is it around here somewhere? No, I don't see it. I think that's what it's called, Galarian Articuno, or is it? Yeah, Galarian. I don't have one of those in my Pokedex. You want? What's the moveset? I think it's Brave Bird and whatever the fast psychic move is. I don't remember the name. I don't have it here because I don't use it. Let me pull that up so I can remember the move sets. I forgot I need to keep up with the move sets on these things because I don't remember. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, so yeah, it's Psycho Cut. Psycho Cut, obviously. I don't know why I didn't think it's Psycho Cut. All right, that's number 10. I'll just go to number 9 because my list, I didn't write down the move sets on my list. Okay, this thing made it, even though this Pokemon is so good. Shadow Mewtwo makes it in at number 9. Oh, whoops. You obviously want what? Side Strike, but what's the fast move? Confusion. Yeah, Confusion, Side Strike. Shadow Mewtwo, even though it's only single weakness, it still hits so hard. Shadow Mewtwo is just, I think, currently the best Pokemon in the game. We'll see once Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre come out. If that changes, I don't know. But right now, it makes it in at number 9, beating out most of the flying types, so yeah, let's go to number 8 now. Number 9 is Shadow Mewtwo. Who's number 8? Rayquaza. Rayquaza with the Hurricane, and what's the fast move on this? Air Slash. Now, obviously, once a Shadow Rayquaza comes up, that's going to shoot up the list. And then Mega Rayquaza. People are speculating that we're going to get that. I don't know. I hope so. I know we're getting Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre. Speaking of this, Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre, I'm going to be attending the Go Tour in Las Vegas in February. I already booked my flight and bought the tickets, so I'll be there. If any of you guys want to come say hi to me there, I'll be there on Saturday, not Sunday. I only bought the ticket for one day. But yeah. All right, let's continue on. That is what, number 10, 9, 8. Let's go to number 7 is Lugia, the Apex Shadow Lugia. Do I have one? I don't think I've powered it up yet. I do have one somewhere. So you want this version with Aeroblast. And what's the... Yeah, Extra Century with the boosted Aeroblast. That's the one you need. The reason Lugia made it to number, what, 7? Even above Rayquaza, just because it's so dang tanky. Is if you use Lugia, it's going to be in there forever. So that's what. What's that trying to get in here? 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay. Let's go to number 6. I don't think I've powered up one of these yet. Number 6 is another Shadow Staraptor. I haven't evolved one yet. I need to. What's the moveset on Staraptor, though? You want Gust and Brave Bird for Staraptor. It's way glassier than Shadow Lugia, but it does quite a bit of damage. You know, just the Shadow boost makes a lot of these Pokemon good. Like I always say, if we had a Shadow Rayquaza or even a Shadow Galarian Articuno, it would go up the list. Even though Galarian Articuno doesn't have a flying fast move. Okay. Okay, I think I forgot to talk about this. What is this, number 6? I guess I'll talk about this in the top 5. I didn't talk about it earlier. Okay, well, we'll go with Moltres. Moltres, normal Moltres is number 5. Not the Shadow version. The Shadow version will be here later. So, yeah, I guess I should have talked about this with the first 5, but I didn't. So I'll only talk about it here with this time. So, yeah, with this thing you want, yeah, Wing Attack, Sky Attack. Now with Moltres, it's going to double resist Leaf Blade. I think single resist the close combat, but versus Stone Edge, since it's a flying fire, is going to get destroyed by Stone Edge. You kind of got to be careful with Stone Edge when you use a Moltres. But still does well. Now because the Shadow Moltres. The Shadow Moltres will be up there later. Now let's go to number 4, which is Honchkrow. What moveset do you want on Honchkrow? You want Peck, Sky Attack, or sorry, Shadow Honchkrow. I don't think I have one of those either. I have a Shadow Murkrow, but I don't have a Shadow Honchkrow yet. Now this is the same thing. Now since it's not a fire typing, it's what? Flying Dark. So close combat is going to be neutral damage. Leaf Blade is going to resist due to its flying typing, and then the same thing with Stone Edge. At least it's not double super effective like Moltres, but it's still going to get hurt pretty bad by Stone Edge. All right, that's number 4. Now let's go to number 3. Okay, number 3 is another Shadow. This time Shadow Ho-Oh. I think you want the. Do you want the Apex version of Shadow Ho-Oh? No, I think you could just go with either one. You could go with the. No, you want the. You could just go with a regular Shadow. The only problem here is you need a Flying Hidden Power and Brave Bird. I don't know if I have a. I think I do have a Flying Hidden Power Ho-Oh, but not my Shadows. So this is really hard to get. If you do happen to get one, I think one of my Ho-Ohs is flying. Yeah, this one. You need this Hidden Power Brave Bird, but it needs to be a Shadow version, which I don't have that. If you're lucky and you got one of those, congratulations. So Ho-Oh, same thing as Moltres. You know, it's going to get destroyed by Stone Edge, but then it's going to do well against close combat, and especially against Leaf Blade. That's why it shot up to number 3, because it's so tanky. Even though it's a Shadow, it's still tankier than all the other Pokemon. Not compared to Lugia, but still really good. All right, that's number 3. Now number 2 is... I kind of debate about putting this one number 1, but is Mega Pidgeot. Mega Pidgeot with the move Gust Brave Bird. Does mine have Gust Brave Bird? I don't know. But yeah, Pidgeot, like I said, Leaf Blade. It's going to resist Leaf Blade. Single resist, and then it's going to actually, close combat is neutral because Mega Pidgeot is part normal, so it's going to be a neutral damage. And then Stone Edge is going to be weak to it, as all the flying types will be. That's why, you know, Virizion has Stone Edge, just to counter the flying types. But yeah, Gust Brave Bird. Now, I thought about putting this one number 1 just because of the Mega Boost, but I still feel the other number 1 spot, which, spoiler alert, not spoiler, it's obviously Shadow Moltres. But Shadow Moltres does really well against Leaf Blade, but it gets hurt by Stone Edge. So, but let's go. Number 1 is Shadow Moltres. So Shadow Moltres, I'm not going to go over too much detail. It's the same thing as normal Moltres, just slightly glassier due to it being a Shadow, but then it also hits harder due to it being a Shadow. So it's just a better version of the normal Moltres. This is why I kind of don't like to include Shadows and non-Shadows, but in case you don't have too many Shadow Moltres, because I only have 3. I have 3 of these, so sometimes if you want to use like 3 Shadow Moltres and 3 normal Moltres, that works out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and I'll see all you next time. Hopefully I'll see some of you in Vegas for the Hoenn Tour in February 18th, I think. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.